Okay, quick note. Um, current pips, the funds accidentally came out of the treasury instead of the ecosystem fund. Swag's going to be reversing that.
Okay. Got it. Thanks.
First next week, hopefully, should look what they should be.
Okay. We're ready to start?
I start the meeting.
All right. $600,000 in the DAO Treasury, 42,000 in the Ecosystem Fund. Still at 13.1 million Atlas for the Ecosystem Fund limit. How'd our 2 pips do? Pip 29 passed. As did Pip 30. Congratulations. Star Atlas Relay pilot program and the Atom Cloud infrastructure. Nice. Right. And what sort of accomplishments have we done?
First thing is for resident activity. More things to the completed proposals.
Okay. How much was the payment for?
So it was $50, which was the equivalent of change. Well, let me transpond it. Where is it? 3,315,000 and 250 Atlas.
Okay. And what day was that?
That was executed on where's it read? April 6th.
Okay. What else?
We sent first. Well, that was before, but yeah, we sent the first payment to DAO casters as well for the giveaways. Pending on sending the rewards, depending on what people upload in the first month. Achievement, you could just write down that DAO casters is officially launched.
How much was the Dowcasters payment?
360 class per head. $1,800,000 Atlas for all 5 DAO casters giveaways for month 1.
What day was that?
It was
I think the second.
Yeah. I think yeah, Jake, you were the last one to sign. I think. When was that?
Okay. When did Pips 31? So we know. I just look. Close on April 1st. So Pips 29 and 30 ended. We met our goals. Did we meet our goals?
Yeah, we did. With the last two.
Relay program did hit the goal. The Atom hit the goal and then some.
$163 million.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people literally were our most those people with most participation in this console.
If we adjust for consolidation of PV.
So Pip 29 ended with 163 million, and Pip 30 ended with 183 million. Cool. All right. Anything else?
I was just waiting on change.
For which one?
PJ. Stinkers.
Okay. And you got that 2-win?
Thursday?
4/2/26.
Yes. As they haven't put it up, I might actually, with one that I have locally, because that one was sent, and me downloading it from my phone and then sending it from there because I had to some. That's I
Okay.
wasn't sure how long it was going to take.
Okay.
So the edit that last line edit is taken out on this file that I have locally, but not the file.
Got it.
Might just swap them because they haven't.
All right. All done with the quad then? What meeting minutes do we have today?
It's pretty light. I don't know, Lanzer, if you got a chance to listen to last week's meeting or not. We just went over two different things, but we have a really light agenda. It might end up being a short meeting. We'll see. One of the um, one of those it's ideas we were really pursued or pushed. We can talk about it if you want.
Sure.
Jeff had one, the slush fund. I can't have discretionary fund. If we need to go on it or not. I had that council dashboard. Somebody bought that domain for us and all that. Don't know if we want to pursue any of these or if we want the council dashboard, what we would have on it. That's kind of to anyone else anything they want to go over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wanted to talk with you guys about something related to the casters program. So week one is over now, and there hasn't been any report yet of content being uploaded. So the thing is, the wording of the PIP mentions one piece of content a week to be able to be eligible for rewards at the end of the month. So what do we do in this case? If you miss 1 week, nobody's getting reward at the end of month one, or do we, split it up like you just get rewards for the week where you actually upload something? How do you want to work this out?
There's nothing in the address, right?
Yeah, so it mentions you're supposed to upload something once a week. So there's multiple ways we could go about this. Either we just go by the wording of the PIP, whereas if you miss a week at any point, you feed the whole month. Or we could just turn it to like 4 pieces of content a month, as long as at the end of the month you have uploaded 4 things that are eligible to work. Or we split it up week by week. So like the reward is 360,000, and there's 4 pieces of content a week. The brew plus the duration. So you can divide it by 6, and that's 60K per milestone then. I guess we could vote on it. Like, I don't know how you guys want to play this out.
I think I'm a little confused about what you ended with. It's 60K per milestone?
Yeah, if you divide by that. Okay, so the reward for the whole month, if you hit all the objectives, is 360,000 Atlas per head. Okay? So, there's 4 pieces of content once a week. One piece of content every week. So that's 4 milestones for the whole month, plus the Atlas Brew, plus the collaboration content. So that's 6 milestones to complete every month.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So in the wording of the PIP, it mentions that you're supposed to upload once a week. And week one is over and nobody has uploaded anything yet. So how do we play this out? Does missing 1 week one of the milestones forfeit the reward for the whole month? Or do we divide it? Like if you upload on week 2, you get the reward for week 2. If you upload on week 3, and so on and so on.
I think we could also use a 1 week grace period, whether we should limit that.
You mean the week started on Wednesday? it could count from Wednesday to Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So the casters would have one more day. They didn't lose the week, but
Yeah.
it could work, but I don't know what the rest think. So we don't get into these jumps.
I don't feel too strict about it personally. If they
Okay.
meet the pieces of content per month, then I'm flexible on it. That's my vote, but I agree that other people can say that that's not the right way to handle it.
The catch is we just don't want them to just basically throw 4 pieces of content at the very end of the month. We say they as long as they break, as long as it's broken up reasonably, I mean, it's kind of almost 5 weeks a month, and if we only count it as 4 weeks a month, they still basically make it.
We probably have to like reach out to them and I don't know, poke them. How is it that none of them posted something? Like, is there some sort of blocker going
Yeah, that's
on?
the thing because we're supposed to report something. So yeah, I guess I have to go around and check with everyone. But I haven't checked the channels of everyone if they uploaded anything. But I haven't seen anything on my timeline from the people in the program. So yeah.
That makes me think that there's something else going on.
You don't have to go person per person.
No, I think I also do that because not everyone is reading the thread. Like, I don't think they're keeping a close eye on the actual thread. So it's easier to just DM everyone and send the link there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I think there is still a vote here to be had. What do we do if
Yeah.
if some of them scrunch the end of the month and post like 4 content pieces in one day? Like, what do we do?
I mean,
It's supposed to be regular.
Okay. So I think we can all agree that that's not good.
Chicken, week and a half, that's fine. Anything over 2, that would then they wouldn't get paid, in my opinion. Week, it's 4.2 weeks. So can I do like Marango's idea of whenever it started to whenever,
Wednesday.
week to week? So Wednesday. If you're a future person like Steph.
So then can we agree maybe if they have 4 content pieces and it's only within 2 weeks, will we say that's the bare minimum of what we want to see, or do we want to give more leniency than that?
yeah, that's too forgiving from us. I think that if they post every 2 weeks is going to be not the idea of what they are what is written in the tip. So
What would you say, Marengo?
someone posted 4 posts at the end of the year, getting some you wouldn't take person's taking this seriously.
What about within 2 weeks?
2. because
Okay.
it's we have to go through it too. So
Does anyone think that they want to hold firm on must be done once a week or they don't get paid? Does anyone believe that?
if they post everything in the next week, let's say
Well, we agree on that one. Yeah, we agree on 4 content pieces within 1 week doesn't meet the intent.
The way 3, 4, and you think something from
to influence it, and it shouldn't happen every month.
Okay.
We almost going to release for this first month. Give them 2 weeks for the first month, where they can get in a rhythm. But after that, they need to stick to it. I don't
Yeah.
mind Winston's idea of basically instead of if they only post 2 out of the 4, then they only get half of it. If they only post 3 out of the 4, then they get 3/4 of it. That's not a terrible thing. That way they still get
So like
compensated. It's still
1
good.
week is 25% of their monthly payment. Um,
with other DAO casters.
So each of those is a 6.
oh gosh. That's complicated.
Not so much. It's just 6 months.
It's just 6 months. Yeah, but us judging it. Mm.
Should be made and posted in. So when you see there's a check.
Oh, okay. All right, so we need to vote then on what is the minimum that we would accept if they meet the minimum, okay. If they don't, then they don't get paid. What should that minimum be?
Week grace period. So if they don't post anything a week from Wednesday, then they forfeit it.
The whole month.
So what I have is
Yeah.
posting 4 content pieces within 2 weeks for the first month is acceptable. Is that the right way to word it? Yeah. For okay, got it. Okay. And after the first month, then we would hold it to 1 content piece per month or per week. I mean.
Even do this. We're already kind
Pushing the
of
rules.
walking a fine line.
All right. So there it is. Emperor, what was the one that you wanted to go over? I didn't quite catch it in the beginning. I voted, you voted, I heard Marengo voted.
Apologize for being immobile. In one of the PIP ideas, it was for Emperor, it was one of mine, it was a council dashboard. It did not get any traction from the community because I think it's boring. Probably. There's a lot of, like, my ideas are kind of boring, so they don't get a lot of thumbs up. We changed the threshold. Theoretically, if somebody went to it, we could, if we as a council wanted to push it, my idea to draft, we could. So I guess that's the first we need to, my idea once so as well. Do we want to pursue even? I left mine pretty vague. Can you pull it up, Lancer, and read the PIP idea?
I'm not able to pull it up on Discord.
Okay. It might be.
So this
It's not gonna be.
Oh, it was last year.
I found right here, but
You're talking about the
It wasn't too hard.
like the values.
Nope, that was way long.
Oh, the dashboard. Yeah, that was last year.
Who's the team?
put it in the chat.
Well, now that we have, each one of our own upvotes is like worth 5, it's probably not that difficult to get now. Oh, was it? Okay.
Why do you lie to me?
Well, sometimes.
I should have.
Send Jeff me. So if we want to,
I didn't thumbs up?
so what are we at? Fine. I can see on my phone.
Okay, hold
It's
on.
also floating in the corner.
I can thumbs that up because I agreed with it. Where is it? We're under Pip ideas. Yeah, there it is. I see it.
Mhm.
All right, there you go.
There.
You should have enough now.
It's all of us.
And we truly want to do this. We just I know it was my idea. What would we want to see? Yeah, maybe we can read it. I'll read it real quick since I wrote it. I'd like to see on a council dashboard would be in a county be priced, maybe piecemealed out to the ecosystem fund. The idea would be for it to be potentially eventually be ported over to the actual getting conversations centralized in a centralized spot for the community.
So this would replace all of our current Google Sheets and everything under one UI, basically, that we could pass on to the following consoles.
That could definitely be a thing. And I guess that's what we're. You know what? Before we get too deep into this, I'm gonna post the code for tonight. And this is regarding C4. The code is getting closer. Everyone go post that real quick. Then we can see.
I guess the first thing we have to do with this would be a complete feature list of what we're trying to achieve, and because before that we can't figure out how expensive this would get. So maybe just a minimum product version that we would really want to do this.
He'd have to turn it into a draft idea or a Pip idea, a Pip draft. Dang it. Yeah, once he does that, this just lets him do that. Okay.
So I think when we push this to draft, what we would probably want to do is have somebody have the community basically put bids up, which they would be willing to do the work for.
Yeah.
Like an RFP.
We select who gets the bid if we do the actual stuff.
We could do it that way, or we could do it where we submit the PIP as a request for proposal, and the PIP itself would define the rules of we put it out for bid, people submit, the ones that are deemed acceptable, those go up for vote, kind of like an election PIP. Either one gets us to the end goal.
Would see it. T is a request for proposal. That leaves it open ended. A bounty, you set an actual bounty. You set a dollar amount or an atlas amount. So that's the difference between the two. I'm in the RFP world. That's where I live. So maybe the bounty way would be a better vehicle to do this. If it's too many things, then we risk it not getting any bounty submissions. We can. Me too.
We can just to avoid getting into feature creep. We can just define the absolute minimum functionality that we want with this, and then add whatever ideas we have on top of that, and then see if we can fit it in the budget or not. So the basic idea, I think, would be to at least replace the current Google tools that we use, like just to avoid see the current pains that we had transferring documents and everything, sharing Google accounts. So this dashboard would allow council members to connect to the dashboard and access to the tools with their own accounts. So there's an account system, and then you would have all the tools we currently use on a weekly basis. So that would be the tip tracker, counting, maybe some kind of report section where we do our little weekly minutes like this.
I think that would be a really good place to start. And you know what? If it ends up being substantially under the ecosystem fund limit, that's okay. We don't have to,
Good.
it
doesn't have to be a thing. Yeah.
Right. Well, I like that. That's pretty really good place to start.
Okay, could you repeat that again, Winston?
Yeah. Basic minimum product that we will want to achieve with this would be to have an account system where council members can log in with their own accounts, their own email, and then they have access to the dashboard, which would provide some tools like PIP counting, PIP tracker, maybe a report section to do our weekly reporting, maybe a contact page where you can see the profiles of every council member and their socials. This would be just basically the original concept would be to replace what we currently do with Google Sheets. And just centralize it on this dashboard.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
And yet DAO link. That's actually good, Emperor. Like you can add a page where you have all the currently ongoing DAO programs, like the arena, the feast, the DAO casters. One page where you can access to all of that, so you can see what you can apply to as a community member, how you can benefit from the DAO.
Okay.
Ooh, you know what? Here's another thing to add. Maybe you can. I don't know how the bounty system works, but you know, put a bounty out for the main page with the things we just talked about. Then we can add on TLDR of each of the meetings. So we talked about that. That's another one of my ideas that didn't get anywhere. If there was a Discord scraper bot, I know that's a lot easier now than it was, I'm pretty sure. It could scrape your video and your uploaded stuff. So basically the DAO reports, you get a bot to auto scrape it and then generate like that podcast idea. You know, we can add things onto it. I don't know how bounties work. I know there's people in this community who are way more versed in it. And that's in one of my other ideas is to do the TLDR of the meetings. And now that AI has come so far, because the DAO TLDR, it got 16 thumbs up. Would Funcracker chimed in on that. So with that idea, and maybe it's just a separate topic altogether since it was deal. You like Notebook LM can scrape all that stuff and auto manipulate it. And VB posted some on there. I don't know if we want to include that in this one or just leave it to the side.
This could be linked to the report section, like where we post. Either we just post the meeting minutes as we do currently, or we can try to automate it and integrate it. I think it's worth putting it in there. And then if it explodes the budget, we can just put it away later. But sure, I think it's good to have it in the original idea.
Yeah, and then there's no reason to reinvent a wheel. So like what we used to do before Jeff took over the deals, we went and checked what was it? It's been a long day. My brain is shot. Maiden did it. Evi. So Evi already built the tool for tracking some stuff. So another thing on that dashboard could be, I don't know how it works, but integrating like some of the reporting that Evi already does. Just have it auto-populate on our site, or bare minimum point people to some of these other tools that people have built. Like when there's a council election or the voting system we just used for Dowcasters. Single transferable vote, link to Funcracker's tool for that. Ideally, it would live on our site. We can link to those things as well. You know how crazy we go with this first one.
You just put everything in there, and we'll see how doable it is, or if they even want to share like the tool they made. Because I think some of the against meeting them, maybe they're not willing to share it with the DAO. I don't know, but we can put these in maybe put an integration section and put the eBay and the STV tool from Funcracker, and see what they have to say about it.
Okay, cool.
For the financial, what they do is they basically grab from the same source that Evi would be when I take a snapshot. Anybody who actually wants updated information, Evi is so because it's updated, I think, in real time.
Yeah. Another thing that should live on that site is when there was all that chatter about pay the council, there was people asking for the books. We don't have anything. There's nothing that shows the in and the out. The payroll. Again, sorry, my brain shot. Just the record keeping, the monthly money in, money out would be good to have on there too. And nobody, to my knowledge, has built. And I know, again, I don't want to reinvent the wheel or do anything anyone else is doing already. Maybe this is to what Swags put in the chamber just a bit ago. He's got Jacob eventually soon working on automating the treasury balance update. So I think so Swags the team's already working on that. Should air quotes be rolling out soon. So maybe we don't need to do that. We could link over to that site, pull that information somehow. And the balance sheet, that's what people were asking for.
I mean, if they already update the DAO page with it, don't think we need to like remake it on our website. Maybe just link to the official treasury page. Same, we could have a link to the knowledge base and then to the treasury page. There's no need to like integrate it directly on the site.
Yeah. One thing, I don't know how far they're going to go into it, but what is there currently isn't necessarily a balance sheet, like in typical balance sheet form. So once they have it working again, we'll see what it is, and if we need to make it more robust as a balance sheet, either they could do it, or we could add that on later.
Okay, so you'd want to see like the details of the tokens and the transactions going in and out. Is that what you mean? Like have on April 2nd, this amount of Atlas went out to this wallet. Just have everything displayed.
Yeah, because that's what was a little while ago. Payment for term 3 council. There was somebody that was talking all about it. Yes, that's what I mean. More of a balance sheet versus details.
You get that? Yeah, that goes with basically what we have on the our treasury tracking sheet with all the payments going out for the milestones and everything like that. Yeah, that would be nice to have actually.
Yeah. It would have been good for Signal when he was doing that pip, because there was definitely people wanting it.
Okay. Last thing I had was the Iris Bounty. You should see 2 new applications for reimbursement from the approved applications from Super Phoenix Sports.
New tournaments or just
No.
to report success?
Both tournaments ended. Yeah. The second tournament ended last week, and the first tournament ended the week before that. So it was two in 1 month.
When he posted the screenshots.
Right.
Okay. So some transactions, I guess.
Should we go over what happened and all of them? There was a screenshot. Where was it? It was in the arena. So Money puts a screenshot of the live streaming event. So it's I'll copy it, the link, and I'll post it in the chat for the one that we are proving one happened. Do we have any proof the other one happened? Because I don't know. the link I just put in the chat. I don't know which one that was, the first or second one.
I'll check a look. So the YouTube channel has all of them, all of the evidence.
Oh, you don't have access to that? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna delete that.
Okay, I'm gonna post the YouTube channel. So the first one was Open League, which was the first half of the month, and the second tournament was the big March Madness style, which was for the UE5 shooter one. So they completed both. Okay, yeah, here are all the videos.
It was said
They went really well. The channel ended up in the top 1% of Twitch and X, and the top 10% of Kick and YouTube for the whole month of all channels on the platform. So it got a lot of viewership. Yeah. Yeah, it went really well.
This channel actually should be unlocked, and it had no access because I linked to the Horseman's channel, which is only.
I thought you meant the pit IDs. Okay.
No, and anybody that should be ungated. Which
Yeah, I read the last meeting notes. I saw it.
Yeah, which your channel is engaged. The pit draft and pit voting is still need to verify too.
I did not know that. Thank you.
We think disbursements is mostly just us and whoever actually.
Yeah.
There's limited information that goes on in those chats.
And you can't have that information, Brujo.
Yeah, so I can't vote because I am part of the team, so I recuse myself from that. But it's been submitted for reimbursement.
Within
Agreed.
So then, for
Okay.
those of us who can vote, it's unanimous.
I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to.
Well,
I don't want to.
Yeah, for those of us who can, we all agree. So it's
Cool. I noted it. It's done. And it still goes to the same account that they listed for last time. So that should be there in the application. And that's it. That's all I had. Okay.
link. Make sure all.
Okay.
We need to make sure the links. I do know Lewis County Feast needs to be taken off. So
All right.
You made.
I'll do it right now with y'all here. All right. So I'm gonna look at the very first post. DAO Council Public Weekly Tag Ups. That one's still active. Then DAO Media Public Videos. That still works. The DAO playlist from Startless TV. That still works. Vote here. List of pips. Polis Locker. DAO Chat. Verify reports. Announcements. DAO Governance. Documentation. The white paper. The Sustainable Governance Framework. Those are still good. The pip tracker. That one might not be true active anymore. Yep, no, that one's true. It's the pip accounting sheet. I need to take that one off. So the pip accounting sheet was Carlos's. We don't use that anymore. So I'll strike that one from the list.
I think it should have been to
Yeah. Alright, so I'll take that off and then use a little emoji, pip tracker, and accounting. There we go. Okay. Then we have statistics. Is that still working from Evi? I'm going to access it now to find out. It's loading. Let's hope so. While that's going on, the DAO knowledge base, that's still true. Pip format, yes. Comprehensive, yes. Evi website still looks active. Author's guide still works. What are these two YouTube channels? YouTube links. What is that?
On my thing, media channel, and then BB's channel.
Okay.
They posted in there.
Looks like I posted public meeting number 24 for some reason. It's probably a good idea at the time, but I don't think I need to do it anymore. I had the inaugural council meeting. I see. All right, I'm just gonna use the first one, the inaugural council, and then I'm gonna delete the other one. All right, there we go. All right, and then DAO programs. You said which one did you say was outdated?
Need to delete.
Oh, I see. Okay. How about I strike through? Yeah.
Upload it, or no link, just leave the DAO caster thing, and we can just add the link when we have the second turn.
I could do it like this. How about that?
Just make sure you take the link off of that one though, because people don't. So
Okay.
you do whatever you want.
I mean, the only reason I wanted the link was so I could access it in case I ever needed to, so we didn't have to go to the Google Drive, but it doesn't matter to me. I took it off. All right, so that one's done. Oh yeah, because that one's passed. Okay. Yeah. What was your idea? What was Winston's idea?
Leave it on there for the next.
Video notes say first going and some obligations July. No, June. Guess what? It's opening the applications last month.
remember
Well,
still
no,
that's
yeah, exactly. We'd still have to do a whole nother pip for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then the Iris Bounty Arena, did we just deplete the last of the funds? We should probably check.
Did we? What?
You know,
Oh.
How much? Wait, I have it right here. How much would be the reimbursement? There's 10 million Atlas in there.
It's the whatever that max amount is. That's what we requested. I don't know. Let's go go look at PIP 22. That was the ecosystem fund limit. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull the PIP up and we can all read it.
million Atlas per event.
Yeah, I'd be surprised because I thought there was a lot of money on that thing. Should only have paid 3 because I think Super Phoenix Sports is the only one that's submitted for it, and we've only done one other one back in December. Yeah, so there's two last month, one in December, so that'd be 3 total.
Send a reminder because we're not getting information from SBS. So
I know. Please don't let us be the only ones.
we communicate more around them.
Yeah, we're trying to be as much of an example as we possibly can be. More tournaments, more prize pools. And next month there'll be an application in for the siege mode, which is the space shooter mode. So there'll be a tournament for that coming up. Yeah, I wanna. I don't think there are much. Yeah, So we're gonna do a big tournament around it, offer some prizes, get people playing, and kind of see what it looks like in competitive play. That's the idea, anyways. And all of the if you look at all the videos that are posted on the Super Phoenix Sports, you'll see the DAO commercials are in all of them.
That's true.
It was in there so much, I got tired of hearing the bidin all the time.
I love hearing that.
It was in there three times a tournament on a Sunday. I was yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the DAO logo was all over that. It was in like a scrolling marquee. It was everywhere. Yep. Okay. So it has plenty. I'll put Pip was funded for 11 million Atlas. 3 million has been approved so far. That way we know next time. That's it. Good to see y'all.
Likewise.
Same.
Have a good one.
Thank you for coming, everybody.